Welcome to Sarah.
Sarah is an upscale boutique in Portland, Oregon. It's not selling high-end perfume, but products that will get you high, and high-end accessories to match.
They're pieces of art, so we have a lot of people collecting them in that way.
Cambria Benson, the store's marketing director, says business is brisk. Still, she says it was hard to tell her grandma that she was selling drugs.
And she goes, "Do you think there's something that can help me sleep?"
It turns out grandma is a pretty good indicator of America's changing attitudes about marijuana use. In 1969, a Gallup poll showed 12% favored legalization. Today, it's 60%. Medical marijuana is now available in 25 states, and 4 states and the District of Columbia now allow sales of recreational pot.
Business may soon be booming in California.
The first state in the nation to approve medical marijuana was California in 1996. Tuesday, California is one of 5 states voting to legalize it for recreation. Why do you think attitudes are changing about marijuana?
Well, I think people have come into dispensaries like this for the last 20 years in California and have had good experiences.
Andrew D'Angelo is Director of Operations at Harborside Health Center in Oakland, one of the largest cannabis dispensaries in the nation.
Cannabis culture has shown that we can cultivate, transport, and distribute cannabis in a responsible way. And that's really changed the attitudes of soccer moms and mainstream people who perhaps are not connected to cannabis.
A poll released in California on Friday shows 57% in favor of legalization, a contrast to 6 years ago when a similar measure was voted down.
How do you educate an intoxicated mind? This is a bad idea for the state of California.
Still, across town there is impassioned opposition from religious leaders of Oakland's African-American community.
To say what? No! No! 64. Oh, 64.
Bishop Ron Allen serves churches across the state.
We are outspent by millions. Legalized drug dealers are going to make a bunch of money off of this.
And there is a lot of money in marijuana. Growing marijuana legally and illegally is a multi-billion-dollar business. By some estimates, pot is one of California's top cash crops. But a majority of small growers actually opposes legalization, afraid big business coming into the state will put them out of business. They even have their own lobbyist, Hezekiah Allen.
We're hardworking small business owners. We want the same things for our families and communities that every other resident of this state does.
He was raised working on his family's illegal pot farm. Today, he works the halls of the state capitol. How does it feel to be out in the open?
Oh, it feels great. Feels so good to be honest about who you are.
Some marijuana advocates compare their battle to the gay rights movement as proof of how fast laws can change, especially after same-sex marriage was legalized by one Supreme Court ruling. Now they believe it's their time.
When such a large, diverse community that has such economic power decides that cannabis should be legal for adults over the age of 21, that sends a powerful message, not just to Washington, but to the entire world.